Irish whips are not that difficult. You go shoulder to shoulder, you take a step out, you pull, you guide them along, and you follow through. You learn that on day one of Irish whip class. Ironically, day one is the only fucking day of Irish whip class. Because one day is all it takes to learn how to do a fucking Irish whip. And yet she, who has been a professional wrestler for many years now, is the AEW Women's Champion, who has national television time at least once a week, and is performing for 20 minutes every single pay-per-view that costs you $50. She can't fucking do it. The AEW agents that I know of are Dean Malenko and Jerry Lynn. The veterans in that locker room that I know of, Jake Roberts, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, Mark Henry, Paul White. Guys in that company that should know better, FTR. Do you mean to tell me that none of them watched that and didn't throw a fucking chair through the nearest wall? I'm guessing that the agent of that match was either Kenny Omega or Adam Cole. There's not a person in this world who would see that with any wrestling knowledge and not go crazy and not give them a verbal beating when they come back through the locker room. I don't care if you say, oh, well, she did a flipping Canadian destroyer off the middle rope. How can you say that was a bad match? Well, fuck you. That's my response. I don't care how nice you are in the back. Who cares if you're fucking nice? I don't care how pretty you can do all these fancy moves. They don't mean dick if you can't do the basics. I don't care how pretty you are in front of a camera. I don't care about any of these stupid, small, minute things when it comes to professional wrestling. It is an Irish whip. If you can't do that, pack your fucking bags, go back to being a dentist, and stop making the sport that we all love look like shit. And that is why this is part one of why Britt Baker fucking sucks. Because it takes me minutes and minutes and hours to explain why she can't do an Irish whip. Imagine what watching an entire match is like for me.